The picture in question is Claude Monet's Bridge over a Pond of Water Lilies. In this picture, there's a bridge, and there are two sides that are not shown. What I really liked about this is that the commentary already went where my mind was going. There is one side of the bridge that you took to get onto it, the path you already took, the known path. However, there's another side, the unknown. If you apply this to real life, this side is the future, where you want to go. I also like how it was expanded upon. However, what do you mean by the colors represent your life?
So, in Monet's painting, the colors are more abstract. The trees aren't clearly defined. The water isn't as lucid.
Alright, what did you mean by the colors are more lucid?
Well, looking at the painting, I saw this grotto with the bridges as your life. The colors aren't clearly defined as of right now, but you choose how vivid you want it to be. Standing on the bridge, your life hasn't fully shaped yet. You're the one who's filling in the dark strokes that will define what your path is.
Alright, so your life is undefined, so the colors are blurred.
Exactly.
Okay. So that makes a bit more sense. The only part I kind of disagree with is, to me, the right side of the picture, the path that I'm assuming you've already taken, looks kind of defined. It looks like I can see the leaves more clearly than on the left side. On the left side, everything is a bit more smudgy. So I'm thinking that the left side kind of represents the path you haven't taken. And for that reason, the colors on that side are blurred. Whereas on the right side, everything's a bit more apparent.
Well, wouldn't that be up to your perspective? It's how each person views the bridge. Like, I chose to see it as you're going from left to right. The path you've taken is the left, and where you're going is the right.
Alright, so then you mentioned later on about how you have a choice that you can make. You can go on, and the path you choose can either be human paradise, based on whatever you want to make it, or it could be a road that you choose that might not be the best road. Addiction, or becoming a murderer, things like that.
You understand that there are two different futures. It's like door number 1 is your paradise, and door number 2 is damnation.
If you want to simplify it, yeah. There could be two.
Looking at the Grand Canal by Monet, I saw that as a paradise. It's not defining paradise, but it's an example. A beautiful, peaceful utopia that is filled with tranquility. Now, you could define your life in terms of peace and love and fulfillment, or you could define your life as Impression Soleil Levant, which is a darker alternative, and it's all up to your choice.
So life's what you make it.
Exactly.
Alright. Later on, you also mentioned how the bridge is almost offered as solace, because no matter what happens, no matter where you go to, you can always go back to it. Is there anything else you can say about that?
Well, everything has limitations. Like, if you find your paradise, you wouldn't want to go back to the bridge. You found your fulfillment. You're at peace. But if your life is not what you want, if you made mistakes, you could go back and start fresh, so long as you didn't break that limit.
You mean break the limit as in breaking the bridge?
Yes. Like, if you went down a wrong road, but you could recover from it, okay. But if you go down a road and now your soul is in damnation, then the bridge is destroyed. You can't go back.
I kind of subscribe to the belief that you can always go back. I mean, and I think the picture exemplifies that, because in the picture, the bridge is always going to be there. I mean, you said you believe that there are limits to what you can and can't come back from, but I think the picture kind of shows that you can always go back to the bridge. You can always start again from square one, because the bridge is always going to be there. The painting can't really be changed. So I guess I disagree with you on that point.
So maybe you'll find comfort in the idea of starting anew in this uncomfortable position, but physically you can't undo it, you can't redo it, you just can coexist with it.
There are some things that people consider that you can't ever fully repair. So yeah. I do understand. I might not totally agree with it, but I know where you're coming from. In the end, around the very end, you also put in a picture of the Little Mermaid, Ariel's ultimatum. Do you want to extrapolate on that?
I was just trying to find a comprehensible example. If she kisses him in 3 days, she'll be a human. She'll find her paradise. She'll be happy. If she doesn't, she'll be a mermaid and be miserable.
I understand. All in all, I thought it was a pretty decent interpretation of the picture. Thank you.
Thank you.